with today's video. I'm going to continue using, trying to get it, um, the box number 28 Characters Over the Edge craft kit. And I'm using the little kitties today. This was super cute, but I have to understand how to cut it out. I was having a problem matching it up. Um, so I ended up having to cut it out twice because one stops here and the other one stops there. And so it didn't um, look right when I cut it. And also when I ran it through the machine, I was trying to be quick and run it through my junior, and the paper warped. So I ended up cutting it again, and it ended up being pretty good this time. Um, so I colored our little kitty white, and then the other kitty brown. I used my Copic markers E51 and E50, and for this one, I used BG000 and 0000. So that's how I did this one. I used one of the Copic. I can't remember which one I used for this one. For that little red, because it was more like a RV19 or something like that. And the green, I'm not sure. I put them all back in their little shelves. So I colored this up, and then this is a 5x7 card base. And um, when you have such a small design, you have to make sure you put something up in this area because it makes it look like um, there's not a lot of real estate. So I am putting a sentiment up here. So I just grabbed, because these had the little reds in there, I grabbed this heart paper and then the pink coordinating paper to go with. And so I'm just doing a simple matte layer on that, the single side. These cards are really kind of quick to put together, mainly because you're cutting away the front. So you're doing less designing on it because you're cutting a majority of it away. And the smaller the card, hi Bon Bonvi, how you doing? Thank you. I just started. So the smaller the card base, the less you have to really do. Thank you for joining me. I'm doing the box number 28. Did you get the 28 craft kit? I don't get the auto ship, but as soon as they come out at Crafter's Companion or um, some a craft stash, I just pick the box up. So I did decide to do a matte layer instead of just doing a single page because it always just looks better when it's matte and layered. My marker did come through on this side a little bit, but I really don't pay much attention to that. Most people don't even pay attention or look either. So that's what I did with this. And then I decided to use the matte. I was only going to use one, but once I put it next to this, it's just too much going on. So I decided to triple matte it like that. And then that broke it up a little bit. And then I took my Copic and I went around the edges with this brown to give this some color so it's not stark white. And so this is going to be a pretty flat card, except the cute little bubbles. I love those little bubbles. I think that this is the cutest thing ever. And I forgot to go look for them, but I'm going to try to find some of those clear gems online or something because they're just the cutest ever. And so I was going to do my series on the backgrounds, but there's just so many different kinds of backgrounds you can use. And so I was like, I might just make that a regular video instead of a live because the explaining is going to take some time. Um, Plus, I'm getting ready to record tomorrow my first episode for the business side of things. So I'm gonna just put that right there, but I need to know where to stop my tape. Um, for the business side of things, I'm gonna start my podcast tomorrow, and so I'll be doing that once a week, talking about the business side of crafting. Because a lot of people, they sell at craft shows or something like that, and we have to understand the business side also. And look at that. That is super cute. And it's crooked. And always. Just need to move it just a little bit. There we go. Okay. And then so that kind of helps it even out the top when I have that hanging off like that. And then I got the cute little gems here. So yeah, we have trouble pricing. Well, I know I do. And I've seen a lot of other crafters, they do too. They have trouble pricing their stuff, and if they're gonna do some commission work, it's kind of hard sometimes to figure out those commission things. And so that's why I decided to do some informationals about that subject, the business side of crafting, because we get caught up with the fun part, but then there's a business side too. So I figured that we would like all benefit from understanding it, and so I'm going straight from the business guide, the Crafters Guild guide, and talk about all of the business side of crafting on my podcast. Um, I was going to put 5 on there, but I decided to just put 3, and I think it turned out really cute. Yeah, I have a craft business, and I found that it is very hard for me to charge people because I want to give everybody a deal and that kind of stuff. Thank you. Thank you for joining me, Virginia. I appreciate you coming in. I did just finish doing it, but it was super simple. This was the over the edge die, and I just did the right side. I'm gonna do one tomorrow with the other one, only because I want to see what it really looks like on the other side. Since I did the one on the top already, and I'll do one on the other side. Um, yeah, that's what I said. Make some of your money back, and you know, I give a lot. With my classes all being free, and I supply all the supplies. I supply my time, and people don't understand that this is a lot, because you have to think of the idea, then put it together that makes sense. Then you have to have all the supplies for everybody. Then you have to package them up so people will have them, and then deliver on the class so it can make sense. That takes a lot of work. That's why creatives charge so much, because of the process behind the scenes. Just like me trying to figure out this simple card, I had to figure it out that it made the mechanics work. But people don't believe that that is a thing, which it really is. It really is a thing. People have to understand that this is a thing. Oh, no problem. It's okay. I'm glad you joined us. I appreciate you. I appreciate anytime people will come in to my lives. I'm gonna do a series of videos that's not gonna be live though, because I have so many ideas that I can't do them all live. So I'm gonna do some previews of some, and they'll run every day. I'll schedule them every day, but they won't interfere with the live videos I'm doing. Yes, they do, Von B. People tend to underprice their cards, because if you bought a card like this in like the Hallmark store, or even the bookstore, these cards are like $9, because they have the openings and stuff, and the cutouts and the gems on it, and people are like, I'm not paying that for you because you made it at home. But all the flips and flaps and stuff we do and the time we do is worth our money. We stamp that all, we color that all, And that's the part we almost never get back. We almost never get back our time, which is the most valuable part of it all. And so, that's why I let people make the card so they can see the process. Oh, it did. I'm glad to hear that. I didn't even check and see if I got the alert myself, because I usually try to see if I can get the alert, but I'm glad it came in a decent time today. I have been, I should have did this video earlier today because I have all the stuff out, ready to cut out and stuff. And I've been playing Animal Crossing all day. I love that little game. Well, not all day. I had to run errands and that kind of stuff earlier today. But all this evening, I've been playing Animal Crossing. And so I'm addicted. And so now I have to put myself on a schedule. You know how to, when you have kids, and I know I did it when my kids were young, do your homework first and then you can play the game. Well, for the last couple of days, I just been playing the game and forgetting about the work part. And so I'm like, okay, I have to start getting up in the morning, doing my work stuff, so then I have the nighttime to play my game. And so that's what I'm gonna start doing, especially tomorrow, since I'm doing the podcast, and then I just did a live recording I'm gonna be on the radio for my nonprofit, and I have to read the book so I can understand what's going on. So it's a lot. Right. And that's the thing. They're not store caliber, but sometimes they are. Sometimes they're even better, because I can tell you this Crafter's Companion cardstock is better than the store. This 300 GSM paper is much better than the store. So much. I'm like, I've seen some of those cards and they must have used 100 GSM cardstock because they fall over so quickly. I need to establish really a times and dates, and I'm going to do that. My problem is, since we've been on COVID, my assistant has not been keeping my calendar, and me going off the rails all willy-nilly, it's not a good thing. So I have, tomorrow is Thursday. I have some kind of appointment tomorrow. I gotta remember. Yeah, without her keeping my calendar, I double book and triple book, and so I have all kinds of stuff that I need to do, and I forget, because I be like, yeah, I'll do it. You know how you get business world. You be like, yep, I'm gonna do it, and then you got three things you're doing at the same time. That's me. That's me all day, every day. And so, like, I just remember just from talking that I have a segment that I need to do tomorrow, and I'm on the radio tomorrow, and so I got to get my calendar back together. Oh, I got this. It's 300 GSM, the white card stock, and then the rest of the supply. Well, all the supplies came from the Over the Edge kit number 27. Hi, Beverly. Thank you for joining me. Yep, Virginia's. Yeah, I got everything out of here. So it's the oh, that's my card stock. It's the Crafter's Companion, the card bases that I use. And this is what I do. I take this out because it's annoying to me, and I have them laying all over my floor. Um, Hi, Kathy. Thank you for joining me. I was just explaining to Virginia, what I was using, and then this is the card that I ended up making. So it's been I haven't done any of my own designs this past week because I've been playing that game and it's been taking away my productivity time. So I'm making tonight the last night that I actually play it at night until I'm done with all my work. I'm just like a big kid. Just, you tell your kids homework first and then games. And I have to remember I got to do my work first and then the games. And so that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to go back on the game because I did all my work tonight so far. And I took care of all of my appointments and everything. And so I just wanted to make sure that I made my card for today, because I try to make a card at least 5 times a week. I try to do a video. So, but I'm going to get on a regular schedule. I don't know what works better. I don't know works better if days work better or nights work better for everybody. Oh yeah, you have to break it out and use it. That's the reason why I do the videos. I only do the videos because it keeps me accountable for all the supplies I buy, because I buy a lot of stuff. And my husband is like, "Did you even use that?" And so I have so many stamp sets and dies and stuff that I have never even opened the packages, because as soon as something new come out, that's the latest and that's the cutest. And so I've challenged myself now to always just use it when it comes. So at least I can say I already used that and I'm using it. And so that's why I do it. That's why I do the videos. And that's why I have so many videos on my mind, because of that. Because it's um I have so much stuff. So thank you so much for joining me. Have you gotten prototypes on your stickers being used in the car stop? I do. Yes, I do. I I no, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't have the sticker prototypes. I actually want other people to do them because I already have ideas and I want to send those stickers to other people so they can do some cards with them, and then the cards that they do will be the ones we put in the book. Um, and that's the only reason why I haven't done it, is because um, I'm working with somebody else on another project. And so I kind of stopped my project for right now, but I only have another month before the store opening. And so I got to get on that because I print the books at home. I bought a special printer with the liquid ink so I can be able to print the books at home myself when I first start. Because if I sell too many, I'll have them printed, which is a dream. That would be the dream, is to actually get them printed and not print them myself. Um, but that I'll be doing that. They'll all be done before the end of the month. And the pen, the quitting is not an option pen. I've been working with that to make sure the colors are right and the designer uh complete the pens right. And so that's another project I'm working on too. But that somebody else want me to change my design, and I don't want to change it because I like my design. I like with the little kicking man. I don't like the I don't want to change it. But I might have to do a special batch for them. I might have to do a special batch for them. Yep. So, all right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate y'all coming on, watching my videos, and me doing my cards. And so I will be back tomorrow, and I will do the kitties on the other side or the dogs on the other side. I might combine them both. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. But I'm gonna get up and design the card, and I might do it in the morning. No, I'm not, because I have that big meeting in the morning. I got a big meeting in the morning with the I'm an ambassador for my chamber, and so I volunteered to do a meeting for 2 hours in the morning. So I got to do that at, I think, from 9 to 11. That's how come I haven't been watching the videos, the Crafter Companion videos, because I've had daytime obligations that's keeping me away from them right now, which is kind of good because that kind of helps my pocketbook. All right, y'all. All right, I will see y'all all tomorrow. I'm gonna try to come in a little bit earlier than this, probably around, because my husband leaves for work at 4, so I'm gonna try to come and do the video somewhere around 5 or 6 tomorrow. I promise it won't be this late tomorrow. All right, thank you so much, and I will see you